Hello, everyone. My name is RD, and I'm about to admit to something. You see, back in the day when I was a schmoll raccoon, I used Faceit as a way to avoid Q bans and to troll without any consequences. And because of that, my account has always been level 1 on Faceit. For those who don't know or don't play Faceit, Faceit is a third party matchmaking system where you start at level 3 and you go up or down from there depending on your wins and your elo, and I want to see how far I can take it all the way from the bottom. Of course, I'm not all the way because I'm not at ELO 0, but I'm level 1. I'm still kind of considered bottom of the barrel. So I'm going to start this new series called Started from the Bottom, Now We're Here, where every day, well, not every day, where every 2 days or so, I'm going to play a few matches of Faceit while also warming up and practicing on stream, and we're gonna compare if I improve or not. And anyway, this is all streamed over at twitch.tv/rdttv. The link is in the description, and let's go. Today, I started out with a little bit of deathmatch for warm up, but after literally rage quitting deathmatch.
Okay, you know what? Fuck deathmatch. We're just gonna warm up with some aimbots instead.
I decided to switch to some aimbots. Did that for about 500 kills, and then I decided to queue a short match. Why a short match? Because I thought a long match would be too long and I would be too exhausted to play Faceit afterwards. Yeah, the short match, it went alright. I'll be honest, it went alright. It wasn't good, but it wasn't bad either. I finished 11 to 8. And I only got my multi-frags on CT side, but that's where you get the most multi-frags, so that's fine. I won't bother showing any highlights because there are none, except for maybe this one. And if you really thought I was gonna 1v5 that, you're tough luck, because I didn't. I died right afterwards.
Sorry, guys.
Anyway, now it's time. Damn, my voice is still messed up from PGL Antwerp, but now it's time to go to Nuke. And you might not expect when I say Nuke, because it's Faceit, and everyone on Faceit just plays Inferno and Mirage, but I actually got Nuke on Faceit. It's unbelievable. Anyway, here's how that match goes. And that's it. That's my pistol round. That's all I did in pistol round. I set in vans, and I waited. The bomb was planted B anyway, so I was wrong. I thought it was going to be A because they rushed Squeaky. But it turned out those were only like 1 or 2 guys, and the rest went outside or ramp. So yeah, that was my pistol. Then we go to round 5, where I tried saving a gun because all my teammates were dead, and then this idiot decides to do this.
Shift. Wait. Go, save, okay.
Let's see how that packed out for me, because now I had to defend myself and to save while 3 guys, 1 with AWP, 2 with AKs, were trying to chase me down. Exactly. That guy with the AWP was either gonna shoulder peek me and I couldn't hit him, or I had to push into him and I would die. Thanks, random teammate. You really saved the day there. Anyway, on to the next clip, which sees us being boosted on ramp, and there's
Thank you,
something very sussy going on here.
Pushing outside.
Footsteps trophy. That's kinda sus, man.
So that pre-fire was indeed a little bit sus. But I thought back about it, and I think, personally, that he heard Yellow run to that boost position while that guy was entering Trophy Room. And that's how he kind of guessed that I was going to be boosted up there. I don't even know if he really saw me, because of course everybody's eyes are different, but he could have seen the top of my head as well while peeking. And to be honest, on Faceit, spots like that are pretty common, so I'm not even going to judge that hard. Now, of course, we had just seen my CT sight pistol, and it didn't look too good. I got one kill, and it was a very lucky one in vents. My T sight pistol, however, was different. I got 2 kills, and I got a knife kill, so I got a 3k, and this is how that went.
Okay, I have absolutely no clue of what we're gonna do now.
As you can see, that was a pretty decent T pistol round. So let's see what else
There
I
we
had to
go.
provide on the T side. On this round, for example, I decided to go with a very simple A rush to Squeaky. Let's see how that goes. That very simple entry kill was actually the way we won this round, because that we could take A site and we won. We just did it. But then something terrible happened. We lost a bunch of rounds in a row and we came up 14 to 15. Was this gonna be the end of the game? Was it gonna be 14-16 for the opposition? Well, let's see how this plays out.
Full buy.
We can play for overtime.
Go pushing crown.
Okay.
Don't stop it, don't stop it. Go, go, go. Smoke, smoke, smoke. Go, go, go. Side.
Site dead.
Okay, I'm setting it down here.
Right. Window.
Nice.
We did it! We saved our asses for a few more rounds. But the question is, you know, in overtime, when your mentality is that low and you've been fighting for a while, can you round it out? Can you finish the game? Can you take that victory? Let's see how that went. It started off very poorly for us. We decided to go with the same strat that won us the overtime in the first place, and that was to rush ramp and don't stop. But they had already found a counter in the first round of overtime. They knew exactly what to do. They threw men towards ramp, they threw men towards lobby, and before you know it, we had all fallen onto the floor. Yeah. I was just so fucking dead there. In the second round of overtime, we won, but we did it in a very sloppy and messy manner. It came down to this 1v1. Me against enemy green.
Vents, vents.
There we go. Now we won that round by going outside and into secret. But just like the first round in overtime, they had already found a counter to our strat. and they had capulated us.
28 and 8. Not bad.
In
What's my
defeat,
headshot
we
percentage?
went into the
50,
second half
not
of
bad.
overtime.
Okay, then.
Let's see if we can manage. Let's see if we can sweep this around. And although we did win the first round into the second half of overtime, again, it wasn't pretty. It came down to this 1v2 by our good old Orange. And he taps the bomb, and then he looks. He thinks he's ramp. But then he comes out of the room. He comes out of the doors, and he misses his entire spray. He starts tapping the bomb, and he got it. He got the kill.
Yes.
And then the defuse comes down
Yes.
to this. It comes down to the last few seconds.
Well played, man. Well played.
Incredible.
He played that so well. All right.
17-17. This is the time where you have to show up. And I do. I get the first one. I get the second one. I swap to the AK. And I get the third one. And we win this exact round. This is the round that got everyone back into the game. This is the round that made us believe. Because we're gonna get back into the lead in a moment here. And it's all because of a 3K from our good old pal RD.
Got him. GG. Thanks for the game, guys. Good game.
That guy nearly had 40 kills. Jesus.
I had 31% headshot rate. I'm probably gonna get like a scope GG message from that game.
This game taught me one thing, and that is that even when you're down, even when you're beaten to the ground, you get back up, you get a 3K to take the lead, and you can do it again. You can take the win. It's just that simple. For our last and final match, and yes, I did only play 2 that day because I was still tired from the PGL Major. In fact, I still am, and this is 2 days after now. We went to Overpass, and if there are any of my friends watching this, you know Overpass is my home. You know Overpass is my turf, and you know that, boys, it looks like we're playing Overpass. Now I'm going to show you something here. I'm going to entry B right here. I flash myself in. I get flashes from my teammates. This is perfect. They follow up on me. They get 2 kills that I couldn't see. And I start taking space. I go mental. I go into CT spawn because I want this map control. I want this
There we
space. Overpass is about taking the space.
I took so much space there. Holy shit. I just ran in.
A few rounds later, I was feeling good. I was like, you know what? We're going to do it again. We're going to flash B. We're going to run in. We're going to get this very same kill here that my teammate got last time, except I do a little bit more effort with the nades. And then we're going to run. We're going to take space again. We smoke off heaven for our team, and we take space. See, if I had him... If I didn't have him, he got into a position where he can throw nades, he got into a position where he can single out fights, but because I pushed in, I got him at a surprise angle. Overall, I will say, these CTs played very passive. Now, playing passive as a CT is normal, of course, because you're defending, but they played a little too passive. They gave us so much map control that we could start messing with them. We could go B, then go A because we had connector control. We could go long because we had toilet control. We could go anywhere we pretty much wanted except for the sites. So it was very easy for us to set up and win the rounds. Now here, I got very confident. I knew one was on long because I saw him on my minimap, and I decided to go for a knife kill here because, I mean, these CTs, it's 1 to 8, right? And they're playing so bad. I thought I could get that, but my teammate got the kill instead, which is a bit of a shame. But, I mean, it's fine as long as we win, right? To be honest, after that, nothing really special happened on the CT side, except for that they came back to 7, but then we finished it out. And that's about it. You know, those were my 2 matches for today, and I want to thank everyone for watching this video. I thought today was a very good day for Faceit, and I'll see you guys when I upload the next one, which will be in a couple of days.
I think 3 hours of streaming is good for today. I want to thank you all for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you guys in another stream. Bye-bye.